Guys, here we go then. My van's in getting an not an MOT, that happened a couple of weeks ago. It's getting a service. Nice new fresh oil change, ready for my skiing trip to Mont Blanc. I was going to change the wet belt, but this is costing me an absolute fortune. It's on 60,000 miles, so I think I'm okay until I come back in the summer. Right, so I've got the glass coming in about 3, 4, 5 hours, whatever, like mid-afternoon. It is about 10 o'clock now. A bit cold, so I'm going to put the old heater on. And what I'm going to do today is get ready for the glass. So my mate's popping down to give me some trim. I'm still waiting for the black board to come from B&Q. And what I'm going to do is I've got to denib the pond first. That's what the first job I'm going to do is denib the pond. And then I'm going to seal underneath the tops of the boards. No, maybe I'll do that last. So I'll denib the pond first, and then I've got to do some, I don't know. We'll see what order I get this done in, but I've got a load of crap to do. I've got some cool little platforms to put on here as well. I may as well put those on. My mate's going to drop me off some really good stuff, self-leveling stuff from the floor, which is like fibre reinforced, really absolute top-notch stuff. And I've got to play with the pipe work. I've got to get that last drum over there absolutely perfectly positioned because I need to do the pipe work. And now I have the two mighty Awaz pumps to go there. It looks so cool. I just love those pumps. They're so well made. Totally submergible, don't you know? Yeah, awesome. Right, okay, let's get going. I'm going to put a little spacer, but I think I'm going to do them a bit smaller. Cut this last one down now to 1 inch. There we are then, guys. All I got to say is thank you very much, Carl, for doing that. It's beautiful, isn't it? What can I say? Absolutely shocking. Right guys, what I'm going to tackle now is my little boxing bench area. I mean, now it's all coming together, isn't it? So what have I got to do today? I've got all the trinkets to put on, I've got the jump guards to put on. I haven't got the black board yet, but I've got a mate coming down who's got a little bit of my, of this cornicing that I need. Hopefully it's going to match with a good mate, Steve. We'll get him on the video later on. I have to put the new little pumps and do the pipe work to feed the back pond on, which is going to take a little bit of time. Then I've got to try to fit the new pump in there, in the back of this Awaz system, instead of down on the floor. But we will see that, in fact, because it's all piped in, there's quite a possibility that I will keep it there, actually, but we'll see. I might then think of, just see, I'll show you all the little things that I'm doing all the way through, and then the glass is coming in about 4 or 5 hours, so That's really exciting. Will I get the glass in today? I don't know. Will I start cutting the tops to accept the glass? Absolutely. So that end of things, I may as well just put it in there, and it's going to go off. But that does stop me from getting in and out, which is where this bad boy is going to be my natural pigsty. Right then, guys, I've got this all mocked up now. So this is going to sit in between these two posts here. Where you can see that top section there, that is it. So it's 115 centimetres long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the brackets on the wall about 20 centimetres in, which will, I think, is going to give it the most strength. We've got 3 of these absolutely solid anchors to get this in. They ain't stainless steel, but we'll be okay. The height I'm going to put it is going to be, what do you want?
I need to film a TikTok with you.
Oh my God. What TikTok?
And you don't need to do anything, I'm just going to ballet dance around you.
Do you want to watch this, guys?
Right, ready?
This is my life.
But you need to look like you're doing something, but a song's going to play, so you can't put a song on YouTube.
Oh no, let me get back to you guys, honestly. I tell you what, let me just start it again, because we can't play this song over this, because it'll get hit by the whatever. So I'm going to stop this, I'll play it again, and we'll put some normal music over it.
You're doing something,
Well,
okay?
I am doing something.
This is going to go so viral. Wait.
Don't bang my...
Thank you.
Is that it? Right, okay, she's gone. Right, so what I'm going to do is, how high do I want this thing? Now, this is a step ladder, a product here. This must have some sort of scientific reason why it's that high. And do you know what, for me, that's bloody lovely. And do you know what, for me, boxing fish in and out here is a perfect height. So we're going to go for 47.5 centimetres. So this has got 3 things. What I'm going to do is, Carl did put a thing here so I could put bolts through it. But what I think I'm going to do now is, because that steel there is, I think it's 10 mil thick. It's outrageous, right? It's super thick. So I'm just going to tack weld, boop, boop, couple of tack welds underneath. So it makes it all one piece, and then there's no stuff on the top, because that is thick, and mate, that drilling through that is like, I need a jet, well, whatever, I ain't doing it anyway. So let's work out where these go. So this is the line, and I did put there. Feels quite low to me, that, but I guess it is there, yeah. It's pretty low, isn't it? But I think it just looks low, because let's experiment. Right, so we got a fish box, yeah. Right, okay, there we are. So then we get the box, we can bag the fish. Nice. Yeah, I think that's a good one. So that's the height we're going to do. By the way, got another one of those. There's one on then, guys. It's absolutely solid. So, yeah, absolutely solid. So we're going to get the other one on now and place the bars on. Might tack him in place today. I don't know. I've got a few other things to tack. So I don't know whether I'll do this one today or not. But we will see. Because I've got to get the welder out. I'd rather do it all together. And I'll see if it's liable to do, if it's worth it. But anyway, let's get the other one on. I just want to get everything out the way. So I'll put the sign up. So it's just up, out the way, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? These on, out the way. I love it. 15 minutes I've just wasted. Can anybody ever remember Krypton factor? Remember that? Or Fort Burgoyne, whatever it's called, where they've got to do that sort of like common sense kind of little task. Oh, we've got to make up that in the first one out of the room. See that bolt there, that anchor bolt, right? So, oh my God, don't come apart. I'm not even going to take it out. That thing is just taking me about 15 minutes to make again. OMG. Try that, guys. That should be in a Christmas cracker. Keep the family entertained for hours. Now then, guys, look at that. And you can even see footmarks on it. That is great, isn't it? What a brilliant addition to a little koi house. So this now is a great area for boxing, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning and it's solid. As soon as I've tacked that on, that is absolutely gorgeous. And we can also use this as a viewing platform, so we can have a little look at the fish from above or do anything netting and all that kind of stuff. Really, really happy with that. Really, really happy. And like I said, once that's welded and tacked, it's solid. And as you can see, doesn't touch the floor at all. I tell you what I am going to do though, for me and Wolf's sake, is I'm going to put some like little, you can get some little rubber caps to go on these, or I might even just cut it at a 45 degree, because I got a funny feeling, as you can see, that is bang on, just to hurt a little boy and an old man. Chuffed. I am so chuffed with that. But what that frees up, guys, is if you can remember, I've still got these beautiful things. So I'm going to make a shelf here for these. So I have got some stainless steel bar here, but not very big. Let me go and get you a bit. I'll show you. It's out there, still attached to everything, but it's about 900 long. So another great little shelf I could put in here somewhere, wherever I would deem it necessary. But yeah, that's great. Can't believe how heavy duty these top bars are. They're literally 10 mil thick. Right, that's another little job done, isn't it? It's getting a little bit cold in here, so what I'm going to do is whack the heating on. And then, guys, the next thing I'm going to look into is the air system I'm going to do in here. Now, I've got a special guest coming sometime soon, but until then, I need to put the air pumps up where I want to put them. So that one's already pre-drilled, so I'm going to put that one up in a minute. I want to put everything in place so I know everything's done. We've got an air pump for there, an air pump for there, and we've got an air pump from there. So each pond has an air pump, right? So what I've got is, I've got these Tempest brackets. I'm not sure if they're made by EA or whether they're just made third party, but we've got these brackets, and what I normally do is get the air pump, put it on there, see what, let me show you, 1 minute. So there we are then, guys. These beautiful Awaz air pumps, they have these on the bottom. They're really lovely, like rubber to stop their vibrations and damping. But what these have is a natural little hole in there. Now, these sit on these little Tempest brackets. Absolutely perfect. Let me show you. So check out that. Can you see? It just sits literally perfect on these, and it gives a little bit of a gap towards the back. Now, these little brackets have got a natural spring to them as well. So not only have we got the rubber damping, but we've actually got the damping of that natural little spring of that, what, 2 mil stainless steel. So what I normally do is, if I spin this back, I drill and tap a little hole for these two here. And what we do then is, come into the office of love. Where have I put those? Oh, where's the stainless steel bloody? Well, we need two of those for a start. Let's pick that back up. But, let's go back out here. Sorry, guys. I hope you don't feel sick. So, what we have is, these. So, we have two of these. So, what I do is, I tap those and put those in the bottom, and then the feet sit inside that, and it stops it from vibrating out, if that makes sense. As you can see, where those little crosses are here and here, that's where I'm going to drill only a small hole like this, guys, and then tack one of these down, and then I normally cut off the bottom so it doesn't protrude too much, but we can do that when it's in situ. I could then, if I wanted to, tap a little weld onto each under one, just a little spot weld to keep that in position. And that keeps these beautiful bits of equipment from falling off, and a beautiful damping system as well, which I'm sure is going to prolong the life of one of those. So I have 2 of these to go on and a bigger one to go up there. So hopefully the bigger ones are going to fit on this as well. I can't imagine them not. If it doesn't, then, I mean, I've got a couple of spare brackets, haven't I? So it's a bit overkill, but it could work. So let me see. Then, so we have 2 little lugs there, and I've actually even ground them off really nice and flush. Oh, that is smooth. So that way, let me show you. I was going to start you again. So we've got the 2 lugs now that will accept. Absolutely gorgeous. So there's no way now that will shake off that shelf. Absolutely fantastic. And it's also omnidirectional. So let's get this now, bracket on the wall, and we can get this in situ, and that is another job ticked off the list. See if we can get all 3 up, shall we? There we are then, guys. So that is 1 air pump all up there. And as you can see it's got a little bit of movement there, which is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful. Great, so that's 1 done. There's another one put up there, guys, right next to all the dusty plugs. And that's to power that drum and this pond. Now we need to go in there and put the bigger one on, so let's go up. And guess what? I've no idea how this has happened, but I bought 1 too many water pumps. I've still got 1 more 13,000 pump. Mate, how on earth have I misplaced that? Unbelievable. So that's great. That means I have 1 extra Awaz pump to do my main pond, because I want 2 more. I needed 2 13,000s for that pump, so I have 1. So that's great news, isn't it? Crazy. What an absolute madman. That's where my brain's at, guys. No wonder it's taking so much money, because I'm buying things I don't actually need. Right, let's go and get the mighty air pump. Might be in luck here then, guys. So this is the Awaz 750. This is big. This is a 750, and the other ones are a 250. So the 750, look at that, guys. It literally just fits onto one of those. So I've just got to tap a little bit further out, but that will definitely suffice, and that will look absolutely great. Great way to support these pumps, isn't it, onto the wall. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Even got a little bit of aeration in the bottom. Gorgeous. Oh, there we are then, guys. That was a bit of a struggle to get to that one, but take this off for you. Yeah, she's up there. Look at that. Even on a laser level. But yeah, gorgeous. Those brackets are so good for that job. So they're all sitting at exactly the same height, all 3. If you've got to do it, may as well look uniformed, isn't it? Like 3 pretty soldiers standing in a row. Right, so that's that done. We have got a guest coming up probably this weekend, just before I go snowboarding, to fit some absolutely cool and beautiful manifolds. Stainless steel, obviously, and get all the aeration done. That will become apparent later on. But that's that job done. Right, I think I might go make a sandwich, because I'm Hank Marvin, and then have a look at a few more other things to do. But this is such a fun day. Van's been serviced. Had to have, guess what? Brucey bonus, front discs and pads. Lovely jubbly. Extra few £100 just for fun. Now then. Awesome, guys. It's turned up a little bit early, actually, because I'm been down the studio back and forth, because the floor head in there sort of started to bubble. So it was insured. So my mate's come back and refitted the front of the shop, which is a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. I didn't really want it to happen, but it's done it. But anyway, he said he was this guy Michael, who's from Taffagucci, who's delivering this. He's turned up a little bit early. Couldn't get the truck around here because it's massive. So what we've done is we've used me van as a little dolly. Lovely. Let's try to get this on my own. 75 kilos. Yeah, I can do it. Almost there, guys. They're certainly not light, are they? Bloody hell. I think that one was 75 kilos, this one's 65. I can do it. Oh. Bloody hell. There we are then, guys. I'll be back in a second. Let me just get my breath. Then guys, so the glass I've got there looks incredible. I got it from a lovely company called Fusion Glass. So what I'll do is, up in the corner there now, I'll put the number. And if you want some glass, why don't you give them a phone call? Tell them Taffagucci sent you. So really, really buzzing that I've got those. I can't believe how heavy glass is, isn't it? It's such a dense liquid. Well, actually, it is a liquid. Apparently, I heard this a long time ago, that glass is never actually set. It actually is never set. So over millions of years, that glass would actually warp and change shape because it isn't actually fully set or fully cured. Could be wrong, but I'm sure I heard that on a really interesting program once. Unfortunately for me, the night is not over. I got to go back to the studio now to give it a clean so I can get in there at 7:30 tomorrow morning, or 6:30 I mean tomorrow morning, do some drawing ready for my next victims. But I mean, I'm quite happy with what I've done today. As you can see, we've got the air pumps up, we've got a couple of the signs up, I've got my beautiful boxing area done, which also doubles up as a viewing platform, especially for Wolf. And the bonus of it all is, I've realised, I've got an extra brand new 1300 Awaz pump. Who would know? But anyway, it's almost all there now, guys. What else do I need to get? So I've got a few free evenings that I'm going to come in here and do some bits and bobs, because why wouldn't I? I might get the welder out now because the little things need to be spot welded underneath the brackets that's holding up the air pumps. Certainly don't want those falling down because they're absolutely beautiful. I have got a little bit of spot welding on my viewing platform, And I tell you what I do need to do is, in the background, we've got some backy showers. I do need to get some of my stainless steel bolts out and bolt those just to close off some of the holes. Do you know what, guys? I am really considering possibly buying some spigots to go underneath these showers. I'm not 100% sure. I'm considering it. But anyway, I am one man, and this is my journey, and I can only do so many things in one day because I love to do things on my own. It is absolutely great. I'm considering as well, guys, so I mean, at some point soon I've got to go through the particulars of how I want to run this thing, but I think I'm going to produce a WhatsApp group at some point. So if you guys want to add my WhatsApp group, I will send you some, it'll be some like background bits of me doing this, sort of like an exclusive look of things that I'm doing as it's going on, and people can have a little snippet look and stuff like that into what's coming next on the YouTube channel, etc, etc. Maybe go from there. Maybe that might even turn into a WhatsApp group, who knows, for auctioning some toes that I get in and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's a starting point, isn't it? I mean, you know, why not? So yeah, very cool. I'm very looking forward to going on family holiday now with Wolf, snowboarding. I've got to put some of that in the channel, isn't it? Because this channel isn't just all about Koi. It's about Wolf as well. If it wasn't for Wolf, I wouldn't have made this channel. I think I've said it in the past, guys, that literally, I think I've got 3 pictures of my father, and that's it. He died when I was 27 in 2003 or 2002, and I got 3 pictures of my father. But you know what? Wolf has got 5 years of his dad and him on this channel to look back, and hopefully this little venture that I've got will hopefully blossom into something that I can be proud to give my son one day. With a little bit of hard work, doing things the right way, fingers crossed, you know, we can get Wolf flying to Japan, rubbing shoulders with the greats over there, and doing his thing. So yeah, that's the whole idea of this. Excellent. Right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you haven't, please subscribe, because actually I'm getting into the analytics a little bit. There's way more people watch than actually have subscribed. So please, if you haven't subscribed, it really helps me, and it really is really nice to have that subscription going with you guys. And we'll see when the next video is going to go out, because like I said, I am away. Might put some snippets of me and Wolf on there, and we'll go from there. But maybe I should have put gloves on, because my hands are in bits. See you in the next one.